Audio check 1, 2. We got shells in the building. You know.
Ah, man.
What's up, bro?
Man, what's good with you, Lo, man?
It's been forever, man.
Bro, this has been a long time coming,
bro.
To be honest.
Cause we started a podcast.
We did.
So to have you finally on the show, man. Local Locals podcast episode like 12.
Shout out to the Loco.
So to finally have you on the podcast, man, it's like way overdue.
It is.
Cause you and I were the original entrepreneurs. When it comes to like C-Town for Senpai. Oh.
The Senpai, boy.
Unboxing
that was
shit, bro.
We had all that going, man. That's classic. That's classic footage, man. Make sure y'all go to C-Town with Senpai on YouTube and watch those old videos.
Classic. Yo.
I need to go watch those old videos too, to be honest.
I got an episode on there where I was playing NES online. That was garbage. If you play Super Smash on the Switch, see me now.
He said ignore the old footage.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me mix it together.
What you got there?
What we got going on? I'm here now. Well, we got some pineapple, apple fruit, passion fruit, brisk iced tea. But then we got 5 Hour Energy orange extra strength.
Extra strength.
So you got like, what's that one karate dude? Something Von Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah!
Van Damme!
You got him.
Yeah.
That's just 5 Hour Energy. And then you got Louis Armstrong. That's extra strength.
What about Michael Jai White?
I don't think they came out with that. I don't think Bang. I think you're gonna have to probably get a Bang to get that type of energy, bro. Okay. You know, 5 Hour they ain't Michael J. White energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes extra strength, that's barely 3.5 hours.
What?
To be honest, extra strength.
Barely 3.5 hours? Supposed to be called 5 Hour Energy.
It's crazy. I usually like to mix it with something about 1 liter, and I sip on it. 1 sip, about 20 minutes worth of energy, bro. I'm serious. But
I ain't never drunk a 5 Hour Energy.
They hit very hard. If you were to just take a shot of that, you would feel like you need a chaser. You know what I'm saying? But if you mix it with something like that orange, it'll evenly distribute just right to where it's like there's no.
It's a little better.
Concentrated ass taste and like hit your taste buds all off.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking about being off, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine just dropped a track, a remix you could say, with fucking Akon, bro. How you feel about that?
He dropped the whole album, so.
What?
Yeah.
Who did?
6ix9ine.
I've only heard the single from it.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the first song on there. And I remember they previewed that a while back. That's one of the better songs on the whole project, is the Akon joint. The rest of them is like, they all right, they cool. The Akon joint is actually like probably the best song on there.
Is he still acting mad gangster with it? Talking about pulling up on people? Cause I feel like for him, at this point in time, he should know that being gangster isn't marketable.
Yeah. And
I think he should switch his flow up to target women. The female audience, I think, will be who he should target more in his projects instead of trying to play the tough guy.
He's actually done the opposite of that. He's still acting. He's still doing the same thing, man. Talking about, shooting people, pulling up to people's hoods. Still doing all of that, though.
Dude, I think that'd be a brilliant idea for him to just market toward women, because women don't care about beefing and snitching. So if he targets them, like that's probably some of his core audience that still fuck with him.
See, and he could use his girlfriend. I don't know if it was girlfriend, Jade.
She was on Vlad TV. # fuck Vlad. Fuck him. Speaking of which, finish your thought. I got a rant.
Yeah, he could use her. I feel like he could do more with her, because you can see that she's been riding with him since he went to jail, came back out. She's been there the whole time. Right. She got his face tatted on her shoulder blade. So I feel like he should go ahead and do something with her, make some music, shoot a music video where they go on a date to a Brooklyn bistro.
A bodega,
get a chopped cheese.
Damn.
Ooh, maybe some meat.
Ooh, or veggie.
Or veggie. Yes, a nice brisk pineapple passion fruit to
With
show
the
some
orange?
passion with the orange.
Like a
5
fruit
hour.
salad, like they toss that bitch right in front of him.
But with the brisk, they tossing the brisk.
Or maybe his girlfriend tosses it behind her, right next to the tattoo. You know? Look at a picture of yourself while I prepare dinner. That's fucked up.
Yeah. But what you about to say though?
Okay. I personally don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Okay.
As a person.
Yeah.
Some of his music does bang. I can't even front.
Yeah.
But I don't feel any sympathy toward Treyway.
Okay.
The crime syndicate he took down or whatever. Like it's the foot ninjas off of Ninja Turtles or something. Yeah, bro, because it's like, I'm not even from the strips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm an office nigga. I'm not a house nigga, I'm an office nigga, okay? I'm not from the strips. But I know how street people think. Supposed to think. Now, off rip, imagine we had some type of secret drug organization where we had like some type of farm with opioids or something.
Opioids.
If you just walking down the street, going to a bodega, and you casually see Vlad, I know you've seen what he looked like.
Yeah.
You just see him out and about, Vlad TV, or you just casually see Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
You might be like, yo, what up, son? But you ain't finna bring him in like your brother and then tell him your whole operation for him to even have a wiretap.
Nah.
He ain't finna be, you a hardened gangster. At first glance, you can look at Tekashi 6ix9ine and be like, who is this motherfucking goalie fucking representative for Peter looking ass nigga? Like, who the fuck, what real hardened gangster looks at Tekashi 6ix9ine or Vlad TV and be like, you know what, I'm gonna tell him everything we got going on. You know what I mean? Like, they dropped the ball, in my opinion.
I think that's why they kind of did that thing. 'Cause I feel like they knew they were planning to like set him up from the beginning. Because why else would you, like you said, bring him in on all that other stuff? Because if you weren't, you would just keep him as the front man
and tell him everything,
and just have him do the performances. You know, give y'all some money for protecting him and stuff like that, and just keep it like that. But they brought him in, and yeah, I feel like from the beginning they kind of knew like, yeah, we probably at some point gonna have to deal with this dude. Yeah. And it kind of backfired on them, to be honest.
Now, I ain't no mean person, but at first glance, I could look at somebody and be like, yo, they only getting so close. Like, I ain't finna, like, let them get personal to where I'm damn near showing them the inside of my journal and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and at first glance, Tekashi I probably wouldn't even hung out with the dude at my house. Mm-hmm. Every time he hung out, like, hey, man, I come over? Like, nah, let's just meet up at the mall. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Like, I feel no sympathy toward Treyway at all. Okay. Crime syndicate got taken down. Hey, yo, bad.
This happens, man. Shit. When you get into that type of lifestyle, this is what could happen. This is what they always say. You're either gonna be dead or you're gonna be in jail.
Yeah.
And they just happen to get that jail. But a lot of people getting on 6ix9ine too, because his album is, he does all these like antics and stuff, like counting other people, and then his album kind of like flopped. So a lot of people are getting on him now. Because at first he was supposed to sell like 150K. That's what they were saying.
First week?
Yeah. But then it ended up because Billboard took out the bundles. So you can't like sell like your merchandise with the album and have it count as an album sale. So they took that away, and then he ended up supposedly only supposed to be selling like 40K. So it dropped like a whole 110K in album sales.
That's still cool for him though.
It is. It would have been if he would have came back on some like cool, regular type stuff, But he came back on for now. Sell all y'all. I'm coming back. I'm doing numbers.
Yeah,
I'm
if you don't got this,
numbers
watch. You're my son. I'm gonna kiss you in the forehead. Remember that?
Yeah. I'm gonna kiss you in the forehead.
This one though. Like this, dude.
This exact watch. Time is right. No, your time is 5 minutes behind. You're my son.
If you were a musician, would you just be like, fuck it, I'm an up and coming artist. I could use the clout. He's selling features for like $3,000. It's not bad. Fuck it, I'm gonna get a feature from him. Or would you be like, I gotta hold down like my credibility by saving face?
I In this kind of climate, I might do. I don't know, man. Like, part of me wants to be like, I would do a song with Tekashi just cause it really doesn't matter, just cause I would, cause I don't think it's gonna bring. It'll get you some extra clout, but I don't think it's gonna do like nothing crazy for you, just cause they won't know who you are. A lot of people listen just for 6ix9ine, but they're just gonna be like, oh, he's just with some other guy. And on the other hand, you kind of just want to be like, nah, like I want to stay away from all that. Especially if you're an up and coming artist, you might not want to be associated with, Tekashi 6ix9ine and everything he got going on.
I feel like that would definitely fuck up your future. And let's say you was who's a girl like Mike Jinks. Let's say you was Mike Jinks. Okay. You do a song with 6ix9ine, and then you turn around just because you wanted some that mainstream clout. You turn around and try to get a song with like Young Jock or Nas. They're gonna be like, hold on, ain't you the same dude who just did that track with like 6ix9ine or some shit? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm busy. I can't get no verses back to you. You know what I mean? I feel like the rest of the reputable industry would probably try to blackball you low key. You know what I mean? Now, granted, I can see him getting on a WAP remix because he a hoe. He a whole ass hoe out here. So I can see him getting on a WAP remix, holding it down. Maybe you can hop on the track and say something in Spanish. But you know what I mean? But I can't really see
him and Cardi like a back and forth Spanish part on there. Be fire.
Holding it down for New York?
Yes, and he already got the lace fronts too, so come on, we ready.
Watch. Yo, that's crazy. Cardi and Dude. Fucking Cardi and what's his name? That might be a move. I would listen. Just like I did with the Akon and him.
Yeah.
And they low key killed that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was a good song. People gotta say that was a good song.
As much as I hate it, but they killed that low key, man.
And he does have some good songs on the album. But people just they don't really care. They're
not gonna give him no slack.
Yeah. They don't care enough to be like, oh, let me at least check it out.
Right.
And even if they do, they're gonna be like, nah, it's 6ix9ine. It's trash. What do you think, Lo? What do you think the future holds for 6ix9ine? You think he gonna fade away and become just another?
I feel like he should have never went big. I feel like this is an anomaly in the Matrix. Like this whole world we're living in is a paradigm, and in this Matrix, every now and again there's an anomaly. You got certain people in the musicianal world, like Lil B, Riff Raff, who goofy as fuck, but they stay underground. Mm-hmm. He's one of those goofy as fuck people who somehow broke the Matrix and went mainstream.
See, and I remember when you put me on him way back in the day when he was doing the Scum Gang thing.
Yeah.
There was a song he had did with Bodega Bams, I think, back in the day. Yeah. I remember when you was putting me on him back then, and I started listening to him a little bit then. And then he kind of he kind of went quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then that's when he came back out like this.
I don't know what it is, but I've always loved East Coast rappers. Like the West Coast swag, the sound, the musicians, they always seemed like too hard to me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like too gangster. Like back in the day, NWA, they seemed like so gangster they almost unapproachable. You know what I mean? Like OG, Game, Snoop, Ice-T. I think he was from the West. Was he?
Yeah, Ice-T from. Wait, is Ice-T from the West Coast?
I don't know where he's from, but like the original West Coast OGs were so gangster they would seem to me almost unapproachable, unrelatable. Whereas like you think about East Coast, like some of the DJs, like the Grandmaster Flashes and all them, and like the fucking Professor Griff and his gang and them, like the Old Dirty Bastard and them, like Wu-Tang Clan, like they seem more. They remind me of me. It seemed like if I went to school with them, like we would click up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not on no gang shit. We just some fly niggas that like making music.
But see, that's kind of how I look. I kind of look at it the opposite a little bit, honestly. Cause I look like, I don't know, from what I've noticed from New York artists, they have always seemed like the more gritty, gangster type artists.
Nas seemed like the chillest dude in high school.
A gritty. I mean, he was chill, but I feel like the way they live their lifestyle and stuff, like when you look at them, the aesthetic of a New York rapper, especially back then, I feel like they was more gritty and gangster compared to LA. I feel like LA, they were more kind of like Showboat, like more like they. I'm trying to think of the word. Like they were flashy, yeah. Like LA artists were more like flashy and trying to look cool and stuff like that. Like being just cool.
I even consider Florida East Coast. So like Ski Mask and XXX,
Mm-hmm.
I consider them East Coast rappers. So like they're also in that pool. Denzel Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could go down like a whole fucking plethora of artists that's all East Coast. And like the sound, the swag, and even like off camera, just their personality, to me, seems more like me.
Yeah.
And when I think about West Coast, I feel like I would have been, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have clicked. Like that doesn't resemble like how I move, I guess. I don't know, kind of unrelatable.
Cause see, I don't know, cause even when I think about like the cities, like just think about New York City.
Yeah.
Think about like California. And when you think about New York City, you think of like big buildings, the streets, stuff like that. When you think about Cali, you think palm trees, clear skies, beach. I don't know. I just always felt like it's just two like kind of polar opposites, but they like on the same plane,
Right.
in a way.
Okay, now you know City Morgue, right? With Zilla Kami and Sauce Moolah.
What, the song?
Like them as artists.
Them as artists? Okay, yeah, I know Zilakami and yeah.
Okay, now
Sauce
they,
Moolah.
if we watch their interviews, you know they with that shit, but at the same time, they just chill ass dudes.
Yeah.
Watch anime, got project cars and shit. I can relate to that. Now think about somebody like YG or like Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
Like if you in the same room as them, even at like the barbershop or something, like they probably not by themselves, one. And two, they so gangster, like you feel nervous to even burp. You might get pimp slapped or something like, damn, if I burp wrong.
They're like different because like they're they're gangster just because of how they've been around for a while for people to know, for them to build up that reputation and that persona. But at the same time, like if you like really look at YG and look at Nipsey, especially YG, like he's more on like, I feel like the chill type thing too, because you'll see him, he'll be in there wearing like the red bottoms, the little with the socks and the shorts, just chilling. Like you might see him dancing or something like that at his concert. I feel like YG is super cool, and Nipsey was always been like a chill dude. Like yeah, people know his gang affiliation and his background, but I feel like he's always kind of just been like that cool, laid back dude that people like to fuck with.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's always been something I always thought to myself. It's like, yo, like the Beast Coast versus like West Coast, like some of the rivalries they've had over time. Like, who do I feel like? All right. Now, granted, New York. I don't really like New York as a location.
Okay.
Cause like similar to how you said, like the whole ambiance just like throws my vibe off. It's too clusterfucked. It's like you gotta walk everywhere you go. It's like shoulder to shoulder people, somebody screaming like, hey, I'm trying to walk over here. There's just too much going on. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking like sensory overload type shit. So I don't like the ambiance of New York. But like the East Coast, I would just say that in general. East Coast vibe, like the people to people interaction and the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought like, all right, yeah, I kind of fuck with it. Cause Tupac, he's originally West Coast, and then he moved to New York.
No, I thought he was originally East Coast. I thought he was born in.
It's been a minute since I've seen the movie.
He was born. Now he's from the East Coast originally, and he went West Coast.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, because I know he went. He was out there, I think, for school, and then he went to the West Coast after. He's from, where is he from? I'm trying to see right now. He is, yeah, I mean, it says he was born in Harlem, East Harlem, New York. That's where it says he was born. I thought it was somewhere else that he was from too, but I knew he was from like East Coast.
And then went west.
Yeah, and then went west.
Bro, still fuck the west. I hope that man get hit with an earthquake and go float over there next to Hawaii.
Go float next to Hawaii.
But speaking of places being on fire, like California, Oregon, Washington, How you feel about Fire Force?
Fire
Talking
Force-
about something else that's on fire.
Fire Force been going hard.
Season 1 or season 2?
Season 1, I mean, season 2 is kind of like just beginning-ish. It's still going hard right now. Season 1 is still like a little bit more above it just because we got to, well, for one, because my boy Shinra.
Yeah.
I feel like in season 2, they making him look like a bitch.
What? Alright, so the main character in Fire Force,
Yeah.
his little brother is sick as fuck. Now, he ain't got no feet. He just got these little... But
It is funny. Look.
Him, straight like savage. You know he's put in some work. Arthur put in mad work. The old dude with the eye patch, the one that saved him when his mother got clapped up. Mad work. So it's just like, I mean, there's a couple other people. The black dude, mad work. There's a few other
That's
ones.
what I'm saying, because they said in that episode that that Ogun, the black dude, was as powerful as the captain with the eye patch.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like he should have beat that thing. I feel like they just wanted to set that up. They wanted to show him off a little bit and then let Shinra come in and make him look a little bit cool by being able to kill him with that second of that.
よくわかんねえけど時間を稼げばいいんだな。
オーガン、私も手伝うぞ。
いや俺一人で大丈夫だ。上げてくぜ。フレイミング。時間を稼ぐだけならコンボつなげてこうやって足でバスケやってりゃいいんだ。すごい
Grace. And that was trash. I was like, man, they should have gave that credit to Ogun. I still give credit to Ogun. Ogun put it in the work.
Bro, I'm excited. I haven't seen the latest episode as of like, what's his name? Like September 9th, September 12th. I haven't seen the latest episode, but I already know some more heat took place. Because season 1 was like building stories. Season 2 has just been straight fights and heat so far.
Yep. You had to catch a fish?
Yeah, something. Bird, turtle, a fair, you know what I mean? A rabbit. Ah.
You think you could hit a turtle?
If it's not moving. You know what I mean? Because even when, like, we went out there cutting grass with a homie, Edwin, with Tasha Lawn Care. And more. But we was out there cutting like in like way out in the woods in Okarche, Oklahoma.
Who?
Okarche. Okay. Bro, there was a snake probably about 2-3 feet long. Had to been about 2 inches. Like if you look at it from the top, probably like at least 2 inches thick.
Yeah.
I was on the ground, like with my feet, and I'm hitting the weed eater, and I'm moving this way. He's coming up behind me this way, which I hate. I'm like, in my mind, I'm always thinking to myself, like, bro, go cut over there.
Yeah.
Because when you cut, the noises run out animals, especially when the grass is like waist high. We're cutting some like overgrowth. So if he's cutting over here close to me, all the little rats and mice and snakes are gonna run my way because the weed eater is making less noise than the riding more. So he was doing that, and then I guess he ran over the snake. He had like ran over just a tail. So the snake's sitting there like, get off me. So it's just sitting there flapping. Thick ass snake. So I'm sitting there with the weed eater like, oh shit, bitch. Now I'm almost getting nervous because in my mind I'm thinking like there's probably 10 more of these motherfuckers. And I'm thinking that these snakes are educated like an octopus and they're probably camouflaging, getting close. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm not like, that paranoia kind of sitting a little bit. Now I'm not terribly terrified of snakes. I ain't got like no phobia. But my mind started overthinking. So he was like, nah. He's like, oh shit. Because he's like super scared of snakes. So he's looking at me like, bro, should I run over it? Should I run over it? And I'm thinking to myself, like, yes. Yes, run over it.
Yes, do that.
Because both of us still got our joints going, so it's still loud. So he's like, kind of like slowly approaching like to run over, and I think he ran over and killed it. I don't know. I saw the motherfucker. It was still chopped up, but I saw it like getting away. Mm-hmm. So like the whole time we was cutting, we was paranoid. By the time we left, I was like, yo, we should carry like little 22s on us for when we cutting tall ass grass out here in the country, because we know there's gonna be more snakes. Because there's so many mice, and the snakes eat mice, so it's a given. So as we're driving back, I'm pontificating on this idea I just gave him. Because in the other episode, we did the what would you do if you were in the woods?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, we just did a video about this, and here I am in a situation similar where I have this fat ass snake. And I had to come to the terms with myself that even if I had a 22, for something that's 2 inches thick and moving, I probably can't hit that shit. All the neighbors would probably be hearing, pow, 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 pow. And it's like, yo, what the hell's going on over there, boy? It's like spiders. You know what I mean? Like, I can't hit a 2-inch target that's moving. Especially as fast as that motherfucker was getting. Yo, Soldier Boy, yeah. So I was thinking to myself, like, damn, if I can't hit a 2-inch moving target from like 15 feet away,
yeah.
What's the best thing to use against snakes? Like, you ever been out in the country?
Not for not like in country, but in like the country, in like a rural country.
Right. So in the other episode, I said I would pick the BB gun or a 22.
Yeah.
After doing some more pontificating, I realized that should not be my weapon of choice, because I ain't proficient enough with that bitch to hit shit.
Okay.
So now we down to pepper spray or taser. Now. Realistically, if you in the country, now a country person probably would just pick that bitch up and throw it, or just go walk up to it with a shovel and hit it. But if you kind of want to keep your distance from it, how would you go about ridding your proximity of a snake? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't got shit to do with fire force right now.
I would use some fire force. Oh, a flamethrower.
Just torch the whole area. Just say, fuck it. Hold on, bro. Run to the gas station. Get you a fat ass 5-gallon joint of 91. Not the 87. You don't want no ethanol in that bitch. Like, I'm finna torch some snakes, nigga. Give me 91. On pump 6. Yeah. Go out there, just wet the whole area real nice and moist, like, you know what I mean? Like one of them flesh lettuce cakes.
Shoot that snake like you're naked and afraid, and I ain't afraid.
Oh shit, you just naked.
You just naked.
I'm out there butt ass naked. Dude, that'd be kind of fresh.
Oh.
That should be a Netflix series. It's like Fear Factor, but it's like there's no fear, so it's like, yo, what's the factor? You know what I mean? Run them cheeks, and it's like a snake trying to get away.
Okay. Yo, speaking of a snake, did you see the snake that bit? I don't know. Was it a dude? I think it was a dude on his ball sack.
What?
Yeah.
When? Where?
This was the other day. I seen it on, I think, like Instagram.
A recent attack, not like some old
from
story.
A toilet. That was he was sitting on the toilet, getting ready to get a nice little Sunday poop in.
Right.
And the snake came up the toilet.
Was it like
right on the set?
A porta potty like construction workers?
Nah, like a regular in the house toilet. And the snake swam up his pipes. Seen his nutsack hanging right there.
And saw himself that was a fucking bag lunch.
That was a brown bag lunch. Or maybe a pink bag lunch.
Oh, he was white?
One of them. He might have been white, I think.
Damn, bro. That's unfortunate as fuck.
I know. That always just...
That don't even make sense.
I'm just thinking about it like, dang, man. You need to think about that all the time when you sit on the toilet, you see something, like, dang, I wonder if something could swim up here.
Son, that's why I shit standing up. You know what I mean? I'd rather down on my feet than on my knees. Shit standing
you
up.
gotta do the squat.
Like Dawson.
Like Dawson, yeah.
Like Dawson. He done did that once. Floated. And then
took you see the snake? You turn around and hit him with the flame.
Snake versus snake. Shit.
Snake versus snake. Naked and afraid. I'm not afraid.
Yo, marketing, bro.
Yes.
Dude, if we were script writers for SNL, their ratings would be through the roof.
Good.
Dude,
that would be a good...
We're not even sponsored by Brist.
What's the name, too?
A fucking little...
A good skit.
Nah, fuck that. That'd be a good short film. God Lord.
Naked, but not afraid.
Voiced over by who? Who would do the voiceover?
Morgan Freeman.
Fucking Champ. Dude. And right after he gets done, dude, I fucking lay him out.
The voiceover. You on the toilet. Flames. Champ's voice is in there.
Dude, that's terrifying. Like he turn off all the lights in the bathroom, say Chef name 3 times. You hear him ordering a roast beef sandwich.
Roast beef sandwich.
Fucking homeless people, dog.
Man, I just got this right here. That's all I got.
Dude, why you doing so good? I just like maybe I got
cookies right there.
a homeless person phobia. Maybe I don't know.
Cookies out.
I feel like he would be at like the Douglas versus Millwood game or something. You know what I mean?
I feel like he would be there, but everybody would know him and be like, "Hey, what's up, champ?" I feel like he would be welcomed there, and you're like the only one in the crowd that's just looking at him with anger, like, "Oh, fuck you, champ!"
I'm just like chasing him around with the loud horn. Bottle of water, spraying him.
Bottle of water. He's like, "Oh, okay."
Some of that weed fertilizer.
Doubling up on him.
Speaking of which, dude, I got this dope ass beat my homie Gabo sent me. That was on one of the previous episodes. He recently just sent me this fire ass beat, bro. And he told me to write for it. And you know me, I'm finna hit that bit with like that boom backpack type rap.
Yeah.
Bro, so I'm thinking about one of the bars I'm gonna write for it. I might even I could play the beat, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I use my phone to record the video. So I was thinking about one of the bars I was gonna put on there. Now you haven't heard the beat yet, but I was saying, damn, it's not gonna sound as sauced up without the beat. But basically I was gonna say, I woke up in the morning, I got no weed, even though I grow weed. Shall I proceed? Those is just baby trees. Cause get it? Cause like my weed is just like baby plants.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and like it's like you ain't got no coffee, so it's like damn, I ain't got nothing to drink. And for people who smoke weed, it's like damn, I ain't got no weed.
So it's like even without hearing it without the beat.
Yeah, I got no weed, even though I grow weed. Should I proceed? Those are just baby trees. Like, dude, I'm like, yo, imagine hearing that shit with the beat, doggo.
The beat's gonna be even harder.
I'm
The
telling you.
head's gonna go crazy. I'm like, oh, he got no weed. He grow weed.
He got no weed. But he grows weed.
He grows weed and drinks proceed.
And then the next verse is gonna be like, I woke up out of cold sleep, felt like I got no sleep. Bitch, what? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like a picture of me like super tucked in,
Super tucked in.
but I ain't get no sleep.
You swaddled.
Yeah.
It swaddled you. Wrap you up tight in the blanket like a baby. You got the little baby cradle cap on too in the video.
You know
He
what I
said,
mean?
"Wake up in a cold sleep." I got no sleep.
Are you whispering?
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
That's when a pair of prosthetic breasts
Oh.
enters the frame to feed you.
Dude, breasts go hard, bro.
Go to
Speaking
your
of breasts going hard, you heard about that one football player allegedly like getting dumped on?
OBJ.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that.
Okay.
I feel like not only is he a multi-millionaire,
Yeah.
he also can pull women who are also millionaires if he wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can pull women who probably wouldn't even look at me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, shit, don't knock it till you try it. But
Like-
it does seem inconvenient. Let's say the chick takes a dump.
Yeah.
He busts a nut, he go to sleep. That chick still gotta pick the dump up and then go take it to the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, like who?
I feel like once you get to like a certain level of money, you just run out of things to do with it. So you're like, man, I'm gonna just pay a chick, take a dump on my chest. And she said, you know, he called her, he prepped her, said, don't take a bath for a whole day.
What?
Don't wear no underwear. And send me a video of you taking a dump in the toilet. I gotta make sure you got that premium grade.
So it's almost like he's a reverse dominatrix, where he tells the chick what to do and she do it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That dump on his chest.
You know, when I first heard that shit, I thought to myself, I think he did that shit. Some people are like, nah, I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. I think to myself, like, nah, that nigga did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, I've been looking up, I don't know if you into conspiracy theories or not, but I've been looking up Pizzagate. But
I
like
heard a little bit about Pizzagate.
Jeff Podesta and Hillary Clinton and like Comet Ping Pong and all that shit. And how they were like torturing kids and killing them. After all the videos and pictures I've seen of like tortured and killed kids, you know, who also get raped before that, and all this other like fucked up shit these pedophiles is doing under this like Pizzagate thing.
Yeah. To
finally hear a case where like the sex was consensual and with people of age, it's kind of like, you know, if it wasn't that fucked up like child stuff, like Epstein and like Jeff Podesta and Weinstein and them, it's like, dude, you good.
Kind of cool, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I might not do that, but I'll sign off on it. As long as it wasn't that shit I just watched in that, you know, Pizzagate video, shit, I'll sign off.
Was that with the other thing too? With the what's that company? The company that was selling like
Wayfair,
yeah.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with that shit too, bro. No, that wasn't Comet Ping Pong. Comet Ping Pong was some shit like up north somewhere, or some fucking state up there. But the Wayfair was somewhere like completely different. But allegedly, they was into trafficking kids too.
Yeah, like selling them storage cabinets, dude.
And the cabinets had names.
Yeah.
So it'll be like 5 white cabinets, but each one got a different name. And the names somehow lined up with the names of the kids who had come up missing recently. Yeah. It was some suspect ass shit going for like 15,000.
Yeah.
18,000 for a cabinet. I know, bro.
They had pillows on there going for $5,000.
Bro, dead ass. I could have sworn I was going to make a video. I think Chuck got the archive. It was just an audio recording. It wasn't a video. Back when like an original podcast. Bro, I had said that. It was like a group of us and we were talking about like money laundering and like cartels and like RICO and all that shit cases. I was like, bro, that would be one of the easiest ways to do money laundering if I was a drug dealer. If I was a drug dealer, what I would do is I would have like somebody unrelated to me, allegedly, but they still got ties to me, eat a bag of hot chips. Okay. And then say, yo, this hot chip right here look like Donatello. I'm going to sell it on eBay for $5 million. And then me, trying to like do some money laundering to clean up this drug money, I'll be like, yo, I'll buy that hot chip for $5 million. Give him the money for the hot chip, but then he just funnels the money back to me. So it's like you cleaning up the money because you purchasing stuff. Yeah. Or somebody else pop up and be like, yo, I'm a sell my imaginary best friend for like $300,000. I'm like, I'll buy him for $300,000. You know what I mean? Some stupid ass shit like that. But it's really money laundering, but you just cleaning it up by having like associates sell stupid, outlandish shit. Paperclip, $500. $500. You know, something stupid like that. I was just saying, like, hypothetically, that'd be a good way of money laundering because you can set the price to whatever you want. You clean up more of it at once. Shit, less than 5 months later, the Wayfair situation happened. I was like, motherfuckers. Stole my deal.
They did. They need that money to get the money out. That's what I seen somebody talking about like that the other day with like some guy robbed a bank. It's about the guy who robbed the bank, and this was like a month or so ago. During like at the start of the coronavirus thing, this guy robbed the bank. He gave the teller a note, told her like, you know, I don't want to hurt nobody. My business went down, and they didn't give me no stimulus check or any money from the government. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I just give me all the money, and if you do anything, I'm gonna start shooting. Something like that. So the woman gave him the money. He left, but they were saying like how, you know, those bills could be marked and stuff, and how he might have to like either find somebody to switch that out, or find a way to switch that money with some other money by either, you know, buying something or selling something just to get it out of his hands.
Right, because it's marked.
Yeah, and stuff like that.
Now that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. I feel like the best way in his case to get rid of it would be to somehow to completely change the currency. I feel like if you start buying like cars or something, cash, it'll trace back to you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go buy $1 million in Bitcoin, you can't really trace Bitcoin like that. I feel like instead of buying things to get rid of the money, if he just changes the currency to a different form of currency, like either gold, silver, Bitcoin, some shit like that, it would be more cleaner of an untraceable move, in my opinion. If I was him, I would somehow try to trade that in for Bitcoin, like in like a black market Bitcoin type deal.
Yeah.
Because Bitcoin started off black market anyway, so you can't really trace that shit. If I was him, I would do that. But damn, I hadn't heard about that, bro.
Yeah, this was a little bit back.
Pandemic though, since the pandemic.
Since the pandemic.
Man, people get desperate out here in these streets, bro. One of my friends, not me directly, but one of his close partners is, a sheriff or a police officer. Mm-hmm. And he told me that they told him that here in Oklahoma City, not only has the number of homeless people skyrocketed, but the number of car vandalizations, like getting vandalized, broken into them, stealing the radio, stealing the chain, that the little thing, has like tripled here in the metro area. So not only is it like more homeless people panhandling, but like they can't even keep up with the amount of calls they're getting for like car break-ins. Like, yo, my car got broken into, or yo, my car got stolen. So like shit, people have been getting mad desperate, bro, even like locally.
Damn. Yeah. Hopefully something changes soon, man. Hopefully. But ain't no telling, man. Still a lot of people probably without jobs. All that.
Man, the best thing I do to kind of clear my mind is work and keep up with them Fire Force episodes, bro. It might sound like a fucking like cognitive dissonance. I know you've heard of that term before.
Yeah.
It might seem like that. Where when you hear me say like the best way to cope with it is basically staying distracted, working, watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, bro, like for my own health, I haven't been watching the news, bro. Like besides like talking to somebody, they tell me something. Like I really like just the other day, my mom hit me up like, bro, did you hear about all them fires on the West Coast? And I was like, fires? What the fuck? And the day before that, when the homies hit me up and like, bro, you see them videos from all them floods down there? That Hurricane Laura left? And I'm like, floods, hurricane, the fuck you talking about? Like that's how out of touch I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, keeping up with that shit bad for your health, bro.
That's true. Usually the only way I find out about it is if it's on social media. That's usually the way I see it. If I'm scrolling Instagram and I see somebody post a picture of like the fires, like I was seeing a bunch of people post a picture of those fires. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I see it, because I don't watch the news either. So if I do see it, it'll be something like that.
Right. Shit, besides Fire Force, got a high school. That one's been fucking. First couple episodes started out slow. I was watching that bit and I'm like, man, this. Because it seemed like all the characters got like red noses. Did you notice that?
The way the art style is, it's like that. And they did skip some stuff in some of the episodes too. Like if you read the webtoon, you'll see like there's some stuff that they skipped in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's making good pacing, I think.
Yeah, about episode 9, I think it's at right now. I'm officially like, yo, this one's on my to keep up with list.
But yeah, it's good, man. Cause I've read, like I said, I've read the webtoon and I was excited to hear them talk about bringing out this anime because I already knew it was gonna be fire.
Some of that heat. Man, Lord knows we need some more of that heat nowadays, man. More distractions.
A lot of things been.
Speaking of fucking distractions, I had heard about them fucking saying that I think it's not Americans, but I think people in China have been saying boycott Mulan.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And the Chinese people, they are yellow, bro. They might not say they're yellow, but they yellow.
I know a lot of people doing it. For one, I think there was somebody that was supposed to be working on it. I know a lot of people don't want to watch it. One, because Mushu's not going to be in it.
Right.
I know a lot of people don't want to watch it because the lead actress who's playing Mulan, I think.
Right.
Is for like the injustice that the police in Hong Kong. She's like with them. So
I heard that same thing, and she was also in support of the government fucking up them Chinese people in the concentration camps.
Yeah. So that's the other reason why a lot of people not fucking with it either. Which, hey man, I was like, I'm rocking with them, man.
$30 to watch that bitch at the house. How you feel, bro?
I mean, I got Disney Plus.
But it's just you though.
That's the thing too.
So if you
I probably wouldn't watch it just cause me now. I probably wouldn't, to be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I would be kind of interested, but I'm not like a super big like Disney movie buff kind of person. Like
I didn't even watch Jungle Book.
You watched the Jungle Book?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch live action Lion King. Didn't watch that. Nah, bro. And she don't hit right. Like if they did live action Princess Mononoke, if they did live action Spirited Away, shit, bitch. $40 to watch that at the house. I'm there. But live action Jungle Book,
good.
You can miss me with Jungle Book.
Live action Jungle Book?
Miss me with it. Lion King, bro, I spent $300 to go watch the live stage play at the Civic Center Music Hall. So like I fucks with Lion King live, but like the animated story or the live action TV, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like nah.
It just was it for
Howl's Moving Castle live action?
Howl's Moving Castle.
My Neighbor Totoro.
All the Ghibli movies.
Yeah, if they make them shits live action, man, I'll spend $50 for watching shit at the house.
They gotta do those good too. That's the thing too. Is that they gotta do these anime live action movies. There's some good ones out there. Like I think I watched like the Full Metal Alchemist one. Like it was a while ago, but that one was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of my top 5, so I was gonna fuck with it regardless.
Yeah.
Just because the story is gripping. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I just thought about something.
You know what?
I just had an epiphany, bro.
Real. Right now, live. You guys get the live epiphany.
I just realized the hardest animes I fuck with reflect my life. This is finna get a little dark.
Okay, let's take it to film.
The animes that remind me of myself are the ones that have always been my top 5. So any anime where there's 2 brothers and a single mom and a dad's not in the picture.
Yeah.
Like Naruto, he didn't have a brother, but his dad was taking out the picture, and him and Sasuke were like brothers, right?
Kind of in a strange
Full
way.
Metal Alchemist, 2 brothers. I got 2 brothers. Single mom got murked off, dad went missing. Fire Force, 2 brothers with the mom, dad's not in the picture. And I